This evening I'm going to talk about water. Just the ordinary water we drink every day. And the aim is to encourage all of us to drink more water. Especially in this time of the year. It's so hot that we are losing a lot. And also to encourage us to drink less soda drinks, or the fizzy we call them. Because they do more harm than, as we know, or we might know. And you know that our body is made up of almost water. The whole system, from head to toe, is made up of water. All the organs in the body is all water. And our muscles has the most of them. That's why we sweat most of the time. And the fat tissues which we don't see also have water. And bones, everything, like I said, from head to toe, contains water. And the brain, as you can see, has a lot of water. When you are dehydrated, it's like getting mad. Right. So how much water is in now? It will vary, especially in these times when we are sweating, urinating and everything, we need more water. Some say about 80 ounces. This in America, but in England we say nearly 3 liters a day. Others say to divide your body weight. So if I'm 70 plus, divided by 2, I drink about something near that. Overweight people should add more water to their system to be able to burn the fat in them. So why do we need water at all? Like I said, the whole system, the whole human body is made up of water, and all the organs need water to function. It's water that moves nutrients and the hormones and the antibodies and even the oxygen through the bloodstream. Water also serves as a lubricant. It lubricates the joints and the joints. Keeps the eyeballs moist and oil joints. It also serves as a shock absorber. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Brain and spinal cord is protected by water. And you know, when our women are pregnant, what the baby lies in is all water.
Say, Oba for your friend. Your demo and so one and one combined as a old Odi and you want to.
These are some of the functions of water.
And so, Nipadia, and I
want to lose weight, drink more water.
So, no, so Pia, and I also take.
If you want to burn body fat and at the same time lose weight, you need water. If you want to stay healthy, you need water. And it suppresses, when you are coming to eat and you drink more water, if you want to lose weight, you drink maybe 2 cups. It fills the stomach, so you are not able to eat a lot. So you have more or less.
We will be out by the now with Tia, self as also Tia. Nay, say, and son of it, you can so be away from man. Tia, we didn't make it to heavy. The boy about sweating.
And water is so good for the kidneys. It's the kidney that filters the blood and get rid of the waste. So if you don't drink, the kidney doesn't get enough water.
It's so every year, and my sour, said, and no, I saw it and Bojano Soma near Monamno Penal, a fat Edema Monamna, Monamno Penal, if ye go a fat Johnson.
So, how will I know if I'm dehydrated? Your urine becomes very red or yellow. Sorry, yellow, not red.
This was already now turned to a Oko Johnson, I say, I will cost.
And because you are dehydrated, the system or the kidneys is not able to get water, so it drains your other body fluids.
And until Esa said, and so Munu Santino, Sawano, Ebekin so a pina, and Julian, the Baba Unamu and so na Amanapi, and Joseph, not as a Unamu.
So most of the functions that use water in your body will lose their capability. The organs, kidney, heart, lungs,
when I move up, why say I know Sawa, Repona, and here is so they must essence of woman to be, not a map also as a woman.
And so there's waste or chemical deposited in the body.
The same thing a broom, and so I am a drain a broom. Say by a brown up pea, every person, a yes of a room to be.
Supposed to finish by in 10 minutes times. Right, water in your lungs. The lung tissues are moistened by water as they take oxygen. So like I said, I don't want to keep repeating it. The whole body, the organs, the brain, the lungs, the kidneys, every organ in the body needs water to function.
As Yakrawa, Yasawa, Yaprepo, any Yachi Kasebu, and Bibina, Nina, Yasu, and
I've heard that you can live for several days without food, but you can't live several days without water.
Mate said, when did you in the Pia, which me a transit? Nancy, so they want no and the Pia, carry out to be transit.
Allergies and asthmatism may be a sign of not getting enough water.
Omwa, if you call one as a woman, be not as a Monamno MP, not a person, a people, a chese. And so I wouldn't know if you are not also taking opinions will be.
It's water that regulates the body temperature. So
and so, and a man, you must share, and you would not a also a water by
we must drink as much water in winter as in summer.
If it be so be, say our brain, and I say our problem.
When you lose about 3% of water in your body, which we don't normally because we keep drinking, but when you lose about 3%, it might cause
say, Ohamu, Chichemu, Miansa, ya is soon a few. Now when you be a child, if it may say,
like the kidney can fail if you don't have enough water.
So I want to make me a say.
And 15% water loss can result in death.
Say, Jimu, Dunum, or how much you would do, nsuo no efi mu na sɛ wɔnyɛ bi anhyɛ anan a ebetumi ama wo.
So you see, like accident, when somebody get accident, go to A&E. What do you want to do first? Set up and just rehydrate the body back, no blood, but just water to be able to rehydrate the body.
This is a considered BC. Ned, you will call Ayarsabi and Tentem Soa. Same way you know, and answer the beer. The other say, Omodi and Sue, a business. Say, Baya, or Banya, and Sue, any Adriana, a woman, or to me, and that translate.
And the brain has a lot of water in it to be able to function. You need lots of water. So it has 90% water.
I dream there, said this year, Peche, not Juma 80, and soon we check Chichimu Hano, and yet Chichimu.
And you notice that when you are well hydrated, everything you do is in order. But when you are dehydrated, you can lose concentration even.
So who said, Unum Zubia, Unama way so. Na Unum to Nazo Unamo as a Unam education.
Most of the depression and all those can be due to lack of water in the body.
Unam yell, Tipaye, any Agnemuhawa, I say, why was so many Umusu Israel.
And as we know, the heart also has a lot of water.
Akumanso against Rupi, bench Timothy's room.
Hydration increases cardiovascular system. That when you are well hydrated, the heart rate beats very well.
Say Unum Sopi and Unum Suya, Akumanso a boy.
When you are dehydrated, it might be faster.
Say Unum Su. Akumano, a bebo peripetentem. Sentin said, so I crave I was said, Akumano to me, Pia, Coma, and Pagani, a bebo attentive. Baunum so ye, a bebo no.
And your kidneys and water.
A face I want also in here and so.
It needs water than all the other organs.
When yes, so right,
that filters the whole system.
Sentin said, I will be beaten on the air and woman, and no night a tree and sure, and as a mirror and your free.
For it to be able to filter the blood, you need water.
And on the same way, or nobody very and you may not be so good also yes will be.
So dehydration can cause the kidney to recycle debt. So when you are dehydrated, the kidney filters, and there's no water to help in the filtration. Go back to get the waste that is supposed to come out to filter it again.
And don't he say, Nipaduano is so endorse woman, there's a one and say, Esan say a pro aka Nipaduano Muti, Unum so be a pro aka Nipaduanti, a bay say, and so a crew woman Nipaduan, a sour Basa option every Nipaduanti. I say a pro not a few of my equity is Nipaduan.
People with kidney failure. And need dialysis eventually.
If we don't be now, someone need to make you buy it. Yes, a do maybe a few years, so not affiliate a sonic poisoning, a problem in food.
Like I said earlier, prolonged dehydration can cause damage to the kidneys.
Say, one time, so tetema, a bit me a map of sour, I say.
Right, let's look at what water does to the digestive system.
I pay a bit, or quite a piano fast or a so a boy.
We eat our food and PC, but then we need something to soften it to be able to digest it properly, and it's water.
The fufu doctor. The Indian said, India is sure ever in wire.
Otherwise, we become constipated.
Since you say a bunkunoya, that is a war. It's one first world in one.
And we know constipation can be a very dangerous problem.
I am timid me how high
is so. I've seen terrible constipation, and eventually people end up in theater.
I am Tima and you be operation day.
Dehydration can cause weight gain, poor muscle tone, and water retention.
Say, what I don't so tetema, a bet me am why you can see Pia, any no, any papa. I feel so super tower one and 20.
Because the kidneys are failing, so you are not able to
filter
the data out.
Like my oil, it's a 2 years old, but on to make a
We need water to lubricate our joints. The bones need water. Be able to have a flexible so we can see that water is very, very important. Without water is life, I would say that, isn't it? The vertebrae need water to work properly. To be able to work as a machine. Dehydration can cause back pain, so most of the back pain we suffer might be due to dehydration, but we don't know. Because the joints are not lubricated well. What I've noticed is that most people in this country don't drink. They say the water tastes something to them, so they have to add something to make it sweet. So they don't drink the ordinary water at all. Either it must be the fizzy drink or coffee or tea with sugar in it. But water is the best for human beings. It's fat free, there's no cholesterol in it, there's no sodium, or there can be sodium but very low. And you can drink as much as you can. And also, it's in this country that we buy water. Some places it's free. Okay? Water. I don't want to talk about coffee, but we don't take coffee, isn't it? We take coffee. But see, women who drink 2 cups of coffee have a 30% increase for miscarriage. And coffee and all the fizzy drinks can cause high blood pressure. And irregular heartbeats. I think I'll end here, and if there's any questions we can take.
The question here is here in the say we have more power. We have more, so I mean, very, very cold water. And I said, but that's a cold water, so
Thank you for your presentation. What I realize is the weather is too hot at the moment, and I like cold water. Is it any mistake or any problem with cold water?
You know, our body is made in such a way that you will taste it cold in the mouth, but when you get it, because of what is going on in the stomach, as we stand it, there's something happening. There's this digestive activity happening. We don't see, and it's generating energy. So most of the time we feel cold in the mouth, but when you get down, it becomes warm eventually. Whatever goes in cold becomes warm because of what is going on.
Said the Ochimono, would not say, hey, Yame, I had dear, or body Padiano, upon a say, the baby beard, but you'll bit me up on mobile. And you young, so who share it here. It's all okay, count of it. I say, oh, where do you do? But it no say, no, you have not so not a mere man, but you're not almost when I papa said it, but you're a pen.
What I know is hot water can affect you, but cold water, when you get it, will eventually become warm.
They begin to say, so share the bit to me, I say,
it can cause burns from your mouth.
Bet me, I shake, Omnibu, Ama, a crew, I am, and so you know, did you say?
And especially during this time, if you drink cold water, you sweat a lot, so it's very good.
I'm sure my question is that it was saying there was disadvantage and advantage. The guy said years ago, guy did not export on the shoe or be prepared. So, don't send your mama, it may affect you.
How many bottles or how many bottles are we supposed to drink? Because I've realized, I've heard that there was an athlete, a sportsman, who drank water and died immediately. So, how much are we supposed to drink?
How much are we supposed to drink? How much can you drink? Depends on how thirsty you are. I don't know why the guy died in a way, but I don't think it's the water that he took. Maybe he was already having a problem and he drank and he suffocated. It might not be the water that killed him. He's a sportsman, so maybe something happened. But let's come to the question, how much can I drink in a day? Now we say there's a lot of suggestions. Some say 3 liters a day, some say 2 liters. But it depends on you, on your body, your weight. Like some say you divide your weight and drink according to that. So yeah, 2 to 3 liters a day is good.
I say, I didn't Kotrabe Munity as a would be known down. Now, Ono Rosa, maybe our Kaiser will not be a and yet in Sulu per se, any Kuno, A. Be for be over, and until so dear in and so one of them cry and control as a would be.
Yeah, 2 to 3 liters. You know, when you go to hospital, that bottle is a liter. So in a day, if you drink 3 of that, it's enough.
It's why it's why I require somebody to see the password. And know your friend about and until I need you out as a about to be known, and so obey and answer.
And look at this time, we are sweating, and so we need more water.
And you see,
in winter, we don't sweat.
If you print tea, now you have to attempt immediate, then say, yes, will be.
In winter, we don't sweat like we are doing now, and so we don't lose much water.
I won't bring no 15 tea. Every crowd open up the gold, they want you to talk. A bassa, the soul, as to take a crack. But a year boy, I'm afraid you will now use all intermediate as I would be number door.
If you don't drink, you cause damage to some of your organs.
Say, okay, so one room to land, because you're already coming to me to. If you're to have a friend, a company, where the nobody what you're here. Empty, if a piano 8 years, because it's common new, and I will hear that. I always say, if a piano, and then acquire room. Teach us all. Thank you. Answering topping up with presenters to Sister Ellen's question. She was an athlete, and they were advised not to drink water as soon as or immediately after you taking a sports activities, in the sense that it can choke you, anything can happen. So what they do is, as soon as you finish the sports sports activities, they want you to lick maybe glucose for some few minutes, and then after that you can take water. So vigorous activities, like she said, you can't take water immediately after vigorous activities. You have to wait till the body relaxes and then have your drinks.
I want to talk about what the sister asked. If you finish running or any vigorous sports activity, you say that you're panting. When you see them, they are being interviewed. They can't even talk. And what happens is you have your trachea and then the esophagus is being controlled by a small flesh of organ. So if you start drinking and you are not lucky, you can be choked and the water can go into the trachea, which will be disastrous for you. So that's the reason. It's not the water which is killing you, but at the point in time you are drinking it, which is causing the damage. Again, my advice...
Baby, you did it fine. Anyway, a woman fan. A true bank to a minua, a bomb. Na ewo ade ba ko pe e de kata ni menu nyaso de se wo ba hu me na abie na mframa na pie na ko kata bia de e kwan so se wo be mena aduane a na abie na ko kata mframa kwan so na aduane afro de sa pro ben se wo ye adwuma e mo ten ana wo tu mikate na wo kasa wo be kasa e ye adwuma e bia ko tu ni afro de se wo wie ya na so wo nso a e bia wo mu ne na wo pesa wo mu so betimi afri ba bia aduane kwan so.
My second one is contribution, which is about the frequency we drink water. We normally tend to drink only when we are thirsty, but the body doesn't talk about you being thirsty. So the body requires some amount of water to operate. So whether you are thirsty or not, it has to be a habit of drinking water in regular times, especially the amount that the body needs, which is between 1.5 to 3 liters. You need, depending on your weight. It's very important you drink. Don't wait to be thirsty before you drink, because most of the ailment we have is because we are depositing toxic waste in our body. Thank you.
That's it. Ghana for any what I use by power, Trava Moses continence. So Trava Moses come the one. Nanibadian 100. And today I say, Prepia Nibadian Umpo, one of your years will. If I say, Onomuno, and 10 temne a press of a brown, and train Emma 26 come to Nakofa, Bakopen one on the brown, and yes, I Nibadian Epen. The Nibadian penny say, Obenum Nakaka, Granite Media, but my Prepia said a pen. A brain on a crack, chance, chance of a chance, I must come to war and someone. Sorry,
Already, and one crack is a two, and nothing will be signed. It's a cold water. I'm saying, a young country for you, be a friend, the same double, and I said, temperance. Yea, piano, as I say, in moderation. Said your car said, any amount, a very soon minimum. Don't drink too cold water. I am more to go and look promotes me now singing as soon. I didn't know inside. It's to be a say any moderation, and especially so did we are now no students and also a moi as a soul train crack because you know any adrenaline share my digestion system a yes slow and to me digest your granite. And I did a 2 year friend, a bar, I saw you, we are trying, so did you try and wreck a cancer and one meaning everyone.
Thank you. Too much cold water is not good for the system, and too much hot water is not good for the system. In everything, as our temperance teaches us, should be in moderation. And again, not to eat and drink at the same time. It's not good. It won't help with your digestive system.
The last question.
When you look at the label water bottles, you see some of them have steel and some are sparkling.
What I know is we have carbonated water. We have carbonated water. That one, they've added something to the water. They've added carbon dioxide to make it sparkle, so you pour, you see it's splashing in a way. It's all ways to sell it. Oh, this nice water. There are ways to sell it, but they are not good. That carbon dioxide added to the water is no good. But as for the still sparkling, this one is rum spring. They call it names to make it sell. Yeah.
It's only go where a dinner to so a be at the air, no say, we decided to so. But if you are a draw from until small bones say, I say, I bought them. And no dear, and yet the carbon dioxide, I am from a bonny and a gusso. Say, by a zone, every tree among one, but a year many better.
It's best we go for our still water rather than the sparkling water, because the sparkling water, the effect it has on the body is the same as your fizzy drinks, because the sparkling water will take water from the body. So your normal water that you drink, when you drink a sparkling water, it needs more water from the body to be able to break it down. So you are harming yourself rather than making yourself feel good. So if it's best that we don't go for sparkling water, because drinking sparkling water is like having a fizzy drink. It's no difference. So you go for your still water, or you get your tap water, you boil, you cool it down, and straightforward you drink it. So sparkling water is the same as fizzy drink.
So with me, sparkling is why they added carbon dioxide to it, and the still is what has nothing on it.
I just want to ask a question about what Sister Grace said. What about those who take tablets and they ask them to take it after food? Because you can't take that tablet without water. So what about that? Just a little bit of water.
I think a little bit of water will not finish. Actually, let's say you're taking paracetamol. You have your food, and just no medication is all medications goes with water, but that water shouldn't be as much as you're drinking as to satisfy your thirst.
In terms of taking water, what Sister Joy said is that whenever food touches your stomach, there are hundreds of chemicals that comes into your stomach to digest the food. And some of these are acids. When they come and you put in water there, it's going to dilute it. Therefore, especially those that break fat, hydrochloric acid that breaks fat in your stomach. So it's advisable. I think our temperance group was so wise to come up with that idea. Sometimes we say don't drink, but we don't tell you why you don't drink. These acids need to be concentrated to break the fat. If you put water there, it's going to, you see how if you are dealing with fat and then you add water, you see it's stuck into your hands. That's what is going to happen in your stomach. Again, what Sister Joy said, that if you put too cold water in your stomach, it is going to do the same thing, because the fact, if you are washing, we use a bit of warm water to wash. So that is taking medication and then drinking after food is something you have to be careful. Anytime someone gives you medication, he weighs the pros and cons. Your sickness and then what you gain from the medication. So for medication you can take, but not too much water, probably half a cup will do. But if you have the chance not to take medication, please don't take water immediately after food, because you're going to destroy the acids.